And a very big hello, everybody. Welcome to one of the most iconic racetracks in the world, Silverstone in the UK for the British Formula One Grand Prix. This is season 6 and round 7 of the championship, and it's shaping up to be a fantastic season. Let's take a look at the track layout. 5.8 kilometres in length, 18 turns, 2 great DRS zones, plenty of overtaking opportunities and some high-speed turns that will keep you on the edge of your seat. Let's head up to commentary. Yes, and we are in commentary, and there is a look at the championship and the way things stand at the moment. Siphon out on top of the championship. Naps in second, Zilla in third, but he's got problems this week. Mercy doing an outstanding job and Skipper rounding out the top 5. Red Bull lead the Constructors' Championship over Haas and Ferrari. Cars are just coming out onto the track. Qualifying has just begun. Beautiful sunny day to welcome in a man that I've been so looking forward to doing commentary with. This guy is probably more responsible than anybody else for getting me involved in this league. He is an absolute legend. Mez, how are you, my friend? I'm so excited.
Good, thank you. Cheers for that introduction, right? You're way too kind.
It's kind of funny, you know, because at the end of the day, why can't oh, there we go. That's my, was just a little bit slow bringing up on screen. Of all the people I've done commentary with over the years in IRL, doing tonight with you, I was just absolutely pumped when the opportunity came up. For the simple reason, you don't pull any punches, you call it as you see it.
I think that's the best way to go. It's more entertaining for everyone, myself, and it's a lot of banter for the Twitch chat. It makes a lot of memorable moments, in my opinion.
Well, cars are coming out onto the track right now to start their qualifying sessions. Well, some are. People like Coutinho, Zilla, and Kufu Cowboy are going to do an outlap and go straight back into the pits because they have qualifying bans here. I was chatting with Zilla a little bit earlier on today, and he was really worried about this. But I said, Merce, and it's up. You tell me. You know this track a lot better than me. But if you're going to have a qualifying ban, better have it at a place like Silverstone where you can overtake.
To be honest, here, when it comes to actual racing, it's probably the worst place to have it.
You think?
Because of the way DRS works, and this track with the DRS trains, you start to pull away if you're not already attached to the back of the train. So you actually lose a lot of time if you're not in a good qualifying position early on. At least from experience.
Yeah, at any track, once you get out of that DRS range, it is so difficult to bridge that gap. That's one of the big challenges that you face. But in the junior categories of the ARL, you can, more often than not, although it's a bit of a gamble, you can rely on the odd safety car coming out, which can help proceedings.
Yeah, most definitely. From my experience with tracks like Baku, Canada, Silverstone, any track with a lot of like straights and essentially high-speed tracks, once you lose touch of that DRS train, and if everyone's on top of their game, you start to fall back, and you're just praying for a safety car.
Yeah, praying, trying to create one with the back markers, perhaps. Shouldn't do that.
You get a lot of them in turn one.
A couple of new drivers stepping up today. Steph Mavs, I think it's pronounced. We'll just call him Steph because that sounds a lot easier. We've got Yarderborg as well. I think he may be in WA based on some of the things he said. He runs wheels and pedals. He's running the Logitech stuff, so good luck to him. Hegs goes quickest straight out of the bat, 129.3. Schmuck, he's up into second on these early, the first two to put in laps anyway. Belladad, who's hosting the lobby here today, moves himself into the top 5, but needs to improve on that time.
Yes, now Recon is now in the second sector, so a good run through Brooklands. Now in through, got the corner names now. It's all gone. It's a blur.
Let's see what he can do as he makes his way down through the difficult right and left hand combinations.
Maggots and
Beckett's down past the airport. Great track, historic track. Right here is where the protesters were sitting out on the racetrack in the real world. What a bunch of idiots.
Unfortunately for Recon, it just invalidated. Yeah, in ARL.
I bet it was a protester or a duck that caused that. Let's go with that. Let's not blame Recon. Zilla has already gone in and retired. He had that qualifying ban, so he did that out lap, selected his setup, and so on and so on. I think Mercy Hamilton's going to be very strong here this weekend too, I think.
Trying to follow his idol, Hamilton. Do his best Hamilton impression. Well, he can't really do that if he's still in the garage. I hope he gets out soon.
Maybe he's just biding his time.
Yeah. Oh, we have West Hoff off. I think just before turn 5, if I'm not mistaken.
There he is making
the hard strifer in the grass.
Wind damage as well too.
Yeah, he's lost an end plate there. Doing his best impression of a lawnmower right now.
We'll call him Kev the Gardener Jr. And on pole, provisional pole at the moment with the 128.66, my teammate, Skipper. Who's a great young guy who is so enthusiastic. He's just so enthusiastic. It's awesome.
I'm glad to see a Ferrari car in pole position at the moment.
Yeah, you're not in Ferrari. We have to try and fix that, I think. For the future.
Yeah, I hope in real life as well. It's not just poles, there's more race wins.
I used to work with Gerhard Berger's chief mechanic for many, many years in Formula 3, and the stories from the Ferrari world are just, you have to hear them to believe them. You're just, the amount of money they were spending back in the Schumacher days was absolutely insane.
Just money dump, just to stay ahead.
They seem to do it pretty well. Here's our new man, Jangden Borg, out on track, taking a seat in the Alpine today. Looking to try and prove his worth. He's been racing with what you'd call a friendly league, not so competitive league, and has been really happy with his progress and wants to step up. So he's joined the ARL, and we wish him the best of luck and hope he enjoys his stay here.
Currently on a flyer now, just went through. Get that corner name now.
I'm terrible with corner names, always have been.
Is it Cops? I think it's Cops, the fast right-hander. Yeah. Now on the hanger straight.
Nice and clean so far. Needs to find a little bit more time, but at least he's going to put in a decent sort of a banker here. This is his first flying lap too. Yeah, Flukesy saying Cops to you.
Yeah, there we go. I got it before you told me, Flukesy.
So let's see what he can do. Just steps, gets a little bit of oversteer there. Where does he move himself? Up into 5th. That's not too bad for a first sort of flying lap.
Yep. Yeah, that last corner is always tricky. It's all about how brave you are on the throttle. And with this current version of the game, you have to kind of short shift and get on the throttle really early.
Flukesy says he's proud of you.
Thanks, Dad.
Well, here we're on board now with Hegs, who's sitting in P2, was our provisional pole sitter until Skipper went quicker, and I'm sure with 9 minutes left in this qualifying session, he's really keen to make amends for that. So let's see what he can do. Red Bull doing really well in all Constructors' Championships at the moment too.
Are they winning at the moment?
I think they are in combined. I'd have to check. Hang on, I'll just grab my phone and just confirm that. But I believe they are in combined. So where is combined? Combined, yep, they are, and by a margin too. They got 530 points placed, 348 to the Scuderia, and then Alpine with 317. Not seeing it. Oh, he's run very, very wide there. Didn't invalidate though.
Well, now through Maggots of Beckett's going. He's got a Haas in front of him, so he just invalidated him now and it's just backed off completely. There is a Mercedes right behind him too. That might be the Mercedes of either Recon. No, it's Hamilton, Mercy Hamilton.
Well, if Hamilton's out there, let's ride on board with him and see what he can do, because we know he's a quick pilot.
Ooh, just keeps it within the line. And the track limits.
He goes
after 2 final corners.
all the way back to second there.
Yeah, that's ballsy, to say the least. Gets a bit of a take slapper on the exit.
Paid a
and gets the
dividend.
fastest.
Absolutely paid dividends to him. 128.52, our new provisional pole sitter. Awesome lap. Mercy Hamilton. Well done. GG.
I was actually surprised at how low of a gear he was taking there. Like, I would be taking that in 4th on entry.
Well, I struggle getting through. I was having a bit of a play today. I struggle getting through there in 4th gear. I have to go back to 3rd just to get a bit more rotation and then pull it to 4th.
Yeah, I think it's more about how you got to trail brake into that corner and try to, I guess, keep a higher minimum apex speed.
The Aston Martin of Nats has gone 2/10 quicker than Mercy Hamilton, so it's game on, and we're about to get into the 5-minute golden zone here at qualifying.
My bias might come out for this one. The Aston Martin team showing up tonight.
You're allowed to be biased as long as you say you're biased. Free Slim Shady into the top 5 too. Great for him. Schmook, Yo Boy Cappy in 8th spot. GG there as well. There's a lot of drivers. Foxy was having, I was just on his stream before we started our stream, and he was saying he was having some technical issues today. So I'm not sure what the state of play there is with Foxy. I hope he gets that sorted out, because he's had a bit of a torrid run at late. We know he's better and more capable than some of the results that we've seen so far this season. So hopefully that gets sorted for him and he can come out and put on a bit of a show and lift his morale a little bit too. So who we got? Heggs on an out lap. We've got Free Slim Shady on an out lap. Conrad is on a lap 2 by the looks of things. Let's see how he goes. And Skipper's just starting another flying lap as well.
He's got fastest in the middle sector at the moment.
Who's Skipper?
Yep, he's on a flyer.
Cool, let's follow him. They always look good, the red cars, though, don't they?
They always look good. Like, deep down, I'm a true Ferrari fanboy.
So everyone thinks I'm a Ferrari fanboy, but I'm straight to the top of the pops. Wow, well done, Skipper, and that is a biased comment, but well done. The guy works so damn hard. He deserves something like that. He will be absolutely going ballistic in that car at the moment.
That's insane amount of time to find.
But it's not over yet. It's not over yet, is it? Heggs still very quick.
Yeah, we got Naps, Mercy, Heggs, Slim Shady. Oh, Heggs can improve, definitely.
Who's leading?
I think he's on a hot lap now.
Heggs, I think. Yeah. Oh, no, Heggs is about to start one.
3/10 up on his current time.
Who's that?
Heggs.
Heggs?
In the Red Bull.
Let's follow him. We'll see how he goes. We'll take it on board with him. Beautiful flick back to 7th gear. Holds it, switches up to 8th.
As well.
Yeah,
brave man.
Flat. Through here, pulls in, swaps down to 7th a touch early, but gets good stability, pulls 4th there. That will cost a bit of time, but at least he's kept the car pointed in the right direction.
He lost a bit of time through there in that middle sector. He's down about a 10th. Still 2/10 up on his lap. And he bails.
Straight into the pits. So he's going to get a new set of boots and come out and give it another go. Mercy is on just starting a flying lap as well for him. Free Slim Shady we'll come back to Mercy. Don't let me forget. Yeah, Free Slim Shady's on a flyer. He's making his way down Hanger Straight at the moment. Comes into the right-hander. Pulls it back to fifth. Gets good rotation. Goes back up through the gears. Let's see what sort of time. He's looking to try and beat a 1:29.44.
28.5. That puts him up there. He's got the pace.
He's on it today.
Fastest last sector.
Mercy's bailed out of his flying, or no, but Mercy's just warming up his tyres, I should say. What's Schmock up to? We'll watch him for a moment while we try and find some faster people.
Your boy Skipper's also on a hot lap right now.
He's going
just
again.
entering the third sector. Did he bail? Because that was slow. He doesn't have enough time to make another lap. Oh, he was 7 seconds down on his PB, so I think he's coming into the pits now, and he is.
Yeah, straight into the pits for him, so that's all over Red Rover for his session. Now, Naps is on an out lap. Here we go, Mercy. Mez, you can fire up on this one, being a teammate of yours, the Aston Martin crew. He's got a realistic chance, a brand new set of boots, relatively clean track in front of him, and it's only got a couple more turns to go before he starts this flyer. Mercy, we should just check in with him just quickly, see how he's travelling. Comes down across the line, starts a flyer by the looks of things. So it'll be...
I'll keep my eyes on Naps.
Oh, he spun it round.
Oh,
Mercy has spun it round.
Oh, commentators curse strikes.
So here goes your man.
This sequence of corners, turn 2, actually turn 3, turn 4 and 5 is probably one of the most difficult corners on this track, in my opinion. The traction is just doesn't exist.
Yeah, it's just not there. Now, he does have some traffic in front of him. Now, down the straight, that's not such a bad thing. It'll help drag him along, but he doesn't want to get caught up. It looks like he's going to get caught up with this guy in front who gets out of his way brilliantly. Didn't pick up who that was, but whoever it was, well done. It was an Alpha Tauri. Might have been
Schmock?
Yeah, might have been him. That was really well done. We're not seeing any purples from Naps at the moment.
He was about just under a 10th up in the first sector.
Well, he can make up a 10th.
Ooh.
Oh, beautiful gearing through there. Masterful control. Let's see if it pays dividends.
Matched his previous time. He needs to make this last sector huge if he wants to go up, at least upper place. Needs to fight a 10th and a half.
Let's see what he can do. I can almost feel Mez sitting on the edge of his seat now. The sweat pouring down his forehead.
Yes, carrying good speed. Looks pretty clean here. Yes.
Does
and 2 tenths up and he gets it. Let's go.
So, front row's taken up by Mez's team and HK's team. Is this going to be a biased commentary or what?
Let's see.
my
Was
goodness.
Heggs on the lap? No, he's bailed out, I think. Schmork also bailed out. Recon's finished. Believe that. Oh, he's about a second off his time. But Steph is on a flyer right now.
The new man?
The new man doing pretty well. 7 tenths up on his time.
Nice.
He's looking for about in the 31s. In the high 30s. By the looks of things.
Let's see if he can improve. A couple more turns to negotiate. Another driver that elects to go back to second to get more rotation. Puts the power down. Doesn't get too much rear wheel spin. Does he improve? No.
Yes.
Checkered flag. Oh, he did improve.
He did. Yeah,
but
not into
the top 10 where I think he would hope to be. Ares did under the undercover. He moved up into 5th without us seeing, so GG to him.
Oh, I'm surprised Coutinho's all the way down there. Did he have a ban?
No, he had a ban. Coutinho, Kufu Cowboy and Zilla all had bans, so they've all completed their qualifying bans now, and some fast guys coming from the back of the pack here. Kufu, very calculative. Zilla is just adrenaline plus. Coutinho, I've raced with Coutinho in a couple of different leagues, and I'm actually probably half responsible for bringing him over here. A very, very smart thinker. So don't be surprised if he makes up some valuable real estate early on.
Yeah.
So that is it. Cars have completed their qualifying. Naps has taken pole. Well done to him. Skipper second. Mercy Hamilton, Free Slim Shady, RS into fifth. Then you've got Westhoff, Heg Schmuck, Recon and Yo Boy Cappy rounding out the top 10. We'll take a quick break. When we come back, it'll be time to go racing here at Silverstone. Well, we are getting set for today's race. It should be a great celebration for the victor to win here at Silverstone. Speaking of celebrations, Mez, we need to say to Crush and the man whose music you were just listening to, Real Gas. They're both celebrating their birthdays today. So, guys, if you're in there in chat or you hear this along the line, many happy returns of the day. I hope you had a great day and I hope you're being spoiled rotten and then you're enjoying your birthday. And hopefully the entertainment in this race makes it worthwhile taking a little bit of time away from your birthday cake.
Well, best time to enjoy it on a Monday night.
Yeah. I love birthday cake, especially chocolate cake. I'm a sucker for chocolate cake.
I love my coffee and / caramel. Those are the favorite.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I just have this. If it's a caramel or chocolate cake. Coffee flavored cake.
One of my worst is tiramisu. If somebody puts a tiramisu down in front of me, what are you having? I'm having it. What are you having? I'm just horrible with it. Okay, time to go racing. Drivers are selecting their strategies. Mostly hard, medium, hard will probably be the top choices. We'll see. We are almost set to go. Here come the lights. 3, 4, 5, and they go out. We are racing at Silverstone. The Ferrari gets a good start. Naps holding his own. Mercedes of Mercy Hamilton trying to go around the outside. Does get the Ferrari. Moves up to second spot.
Oh, we got a bit of spinners at the back right now. The Alpine, Belita, Ovio Chappie, and Schmauk. I think even Conrad's involved there too.
Let me just bring up our data here so you can all see it, see what sort of tyres they're on, etc., etc. There you go.
Mercy and Naps going side by side into Brooklands. I believe it's Brooklands.
Mercy is on a charge. Look at Zilla from the last two rows of the grid. Oh, big contact!
Naps, no!
Oh, Naps, he will be absolutely irate. Be careful you don't stop ghosting. Fortunately, in Academy we do have ghosting on. It's the only category we do, and that probably saved him from massive injury. But that has given the Ferrari of Skipper, who's on those hard tyres, the lead at the moment. Heggs is sitting right behind him. Let's see if he can make that count for the Red Bull. Does, as the Ferrari runs wide.
Mercy's taking that spot, and it's on the split stream of Heggs. Oh, it's so many battles right now. Everyone's fighting for position.
And hard to know where to look. Zilla's already made his way up into 10th at the end of that first lap. That is huge.
Skipper is in 6th on the hard compound as well. Eris? Also
yep.
on the hards.
Yep. And
Majority does. Medium runners.
And he's made up a position from the start too. He started in 5th, so good going for him. And not only made up a position, he's right on the back of Free Slim Shady, who's made up a couple as well. In 3rd spot.
Don't forget about Zilla right now.
Absolutely.
He is.
Yeah, he's just absolutely screaming, this guy in the Haas. And he's doing it all before DRS too. So he's making it count and is still almost within DRS range of the car in front too. Only needs to find 2/10, which he's capable of doing.
All right. Heggs with 6 positions made on the opening lap. That's actually incredible.
Insane, isn't it?
Yeah, and I feel sorry for Naps right now. All the way to 12th, being on pole. It is a long race. Just keep your head down and just pump out the laps.
Yeah, but the problem is when you're in a situation like that, as we watch Westhoff all over the back of RS at the moment. Come on, camera. Yep. The problem is when you've got issues like that, it's not a matter of rage. You tend to overdrive the car because you're trying to make up spots. And unfortunately, sometimes that leads to a snowball effect of issues out there on the track. They're going side by side still. RS on the outside, the Haas of Westhoff down the inside, staying side by side. RS gets it back, and this brings Skipper back into the equation.
Oh, it goes wide as well after that tank slapper. DRS enabled the slap.
Recon looking up the inside of the Ferrari. Those two are... Recon, for some reason, jumps in the Ferrari chat, which we don't mind. We enjoy having him around, but it certainly makes it easier when you've got when you can actually talk to the driver. I've got to say, it's almost like a little bit cheaty in some ways.
All right, let's see where Naps is. Oh, he's caught the back of the train right now getting close to Foxy.
So down in 12th, and DRS will be open, so it'll start to come into his own. He needs to find just over 2/10 or thereabouts. At certain sections, he's just under 2/10, but well within striking range and has a bucket load of VRS. What's Foxy got in the tank? About 50%. So,
Steph has an empty tank of VRS. I believe I can tell that he's inexperienced just by that. It's only lap 3 and it's run out.
Oh, and he's having a little bit of trouble holding onto the car too. So whether he's got his tyre pressures right or not's another story. In 9th spot and trying to change that at the moment. Recon doing battle with Enderborg, and Zilla is right in there. He can pick up 2 spots very quickly here. Just needs to keep a level head. Goes around the outside of the Alpine, which makes it the inside and does it.
Oh, McLaren going wide. Naps going down the inside into the last corner. Push the McLaren a little bit off. Gets the overtake done. Now in 11th.
And Zilla is going to be in DRS range of Recon. So he's still in this with a huge chance.
I got a terrible camera view right now. Can't see anything.
I wish we could actually choose what camera views we had. Zilla under attack at the moment from the Alpine. Gives him plenty of racing room. Takes that wide line through that left-hander, which gives you plenty of grip. There's lots of grip out there, which is probably just a touch unrealistic, but, you know, you live with that.
God.
I tell you what, Mercy Hamilton is in DRS range of Heggs at the moment, and he's not doing too bad in the DRS stakes. He's got 70%, plays 44. So he's cruising.
I think Heggs is using a bit too much. He needs to start, just not worry about getting overtaken by Mercy. You're already in the train. If he overtakes two, it's going to be leapfrogging each other and just pull away from 4th place. That's what you really want to do right now.
Sends a 3-second time penalty for track limits down there in 16th as we watch Westhoff right up onto the tail of RS. Using a little bit of the juice, as Mez likes to call it.
Got to keep that apple juice ready for later in the race.
See, in every sport I've been involved in, juice is related to something really, really bad that you shouldn't be using.
I think in Formula 1's the only time it's actually good.
Oh,
Gonna keep that juice
Mercy
packed.
closes right up behind Heggs. And great to see Free Slim Shady doing a great job too. Sits there in third at the moment and is not only hanging on to Mercy Hamilton, he's actually closing the gap too. So this is making it very much a three-way dice here after the conclusion of lap 5. Recon a 3-second penalty.
Yeah, Yardenberg just overtook him. Did he? Yeah, he did too. Naps just overtook Foxy just before Cops. Working his way through again.
He's driving smart though, isn't he, your teammate? Let's be honest, because as I said, in situations like this, you can throw it down the road by just overdriving it and doing stupid things. He hasn't done that yet.
Yeah.
So...
Well, Mercy just overtook Heggs down the hanger straight. Yeah. Approaching the last corner now.
He's got so much ERS in the bank. What's Heggs got at the moment? 46 plays 68.
Yeah.
He's going to have a go back, the Red Bull pilot.
Oh, this is unnecessary. Very unnecessary. You don't need to overtake. The Red Bull garage need to get on top of this and tell him just stay behind Mercy, save your ERS for later in the race.
Be patient. Be patient.
There's 3 of you racing each other. Just keep it clean. Just harvest and you'll be fine.
Westhoff right up behind. RS at the moment is going to have DRS. Erez is not. He's going defensive, goes to the inside. The Haas goes to the outside. Is he going to try the sweeper? Yeah, but it's not going to pay off.
Ooh, he almost clipped the rear there.
I think he's being very cautious here, Westhoff. Probably needed to be a little bit more aggressive, but hey, I've done that and got it wrong, so maybe I'm not the best driver coach, right?
We all make mistakes, to trust. But we all know what's the right way to go about a corner.
And Naps is very close to it. Oh, he's run very wide there. He was out in the pie stand there. I don't know if he was hungry or wanted a refreshing drink, but my goodness, that was off track by a mile.
Well, Naps all over the back of Recon right now. Should get this overtake pretty easily, considering the Recon has used a lot of his juice and now his flashing red lights are on.
This is a great comeback drive from Naps. I know you've got to disappear very briefly, so I'll let you go and give us a yell when you're back. Now, Mercy, Free Slim Shady, Heggs, and Zilla, one after the other, have all just set fastest laps. I think they were the ones involved. And Zilla right up behind the Ferrari at the moment and plying the blowtorch. Good close racing here at the moment, albeit the top 3 have pulled away, but right through this middle pack, they're all fighting very hard for those positions. Free Slim Shady gets in front of Heggs while that was taking place. So the Red Bull pilot now goes back to 3rd spot. Now can Free Slim Shady move his way forward and start to challenge for this race win with Mercy Hamilton? He's just within punching reach at the moment. He'll stay within DRS range, and I dare say Mercy's pushing. Well, he's still got 60% ERS, so he's now he gives it a bit of an unload. Doesn't overly abuse it though. I'll run through them so you can see what's taking place here. There's Heggs. Now this great battle between RS and Westhoff that seems to have gone on since almost lap 2 of this race. These two are just so evenly matched. And his teammate Zilla in 7th spot at the moment comes up behind as Mercy Hamilton gets a penalty. Our race leader cops 3 seconds out in front. That's going to put him down, if they finish this way right now, into 3rd spot and give Free Slim Shady the victory, but there's still a lot of laps to go. Look up in front, Westhoff all over the back of Ares, Zilla all over the back of Skipper. A great 4-way dice. Let's see if Westhoff can get it done this time. It's a Haas attack. He goes to the outside. Didn't work for him last time. Doesn't work this time. Tries the switchback. Door shut. Skipper with the second of the Husses behind him. If these two get together, couldn't they orchestrate this? Couldn't they orchestrate this? They've got a massive deficit from Ares up to Heggs of 3.5 seconds as Heggs gets a penalty too. 3 seconds goes on to his time at the end of this race. Hard to know where to look at the moment. And Naps, look at him, back to 8th and trying to close that gap. 3.7 seconds he's got to try and close that gap down to his adversary in front, which is Zilla, a man on an absolute charge. But if this lot start fighting, you could well and truly very easily come back into this battle very quickly. Holding it about 3.7, 3.8 at the moment though. So he really needs a safety car. Naps does the fastest lap of the race, 1:32.03. He is just driving so well. Already, you want to give him driver of the race, don't you? Just based on this comeback. Now, Westhoff and Free Slim Shady, Mercy, Free Slim Shady and Heggs, still nose to tail. No change in positions there. Looks like they're biding their time. Then we go back to this absolutely enthralling dice between the two Ferrari-powered machines and the Haas, two Haases. Alfa Romeo of Ares leading them at the moment. Not a bad result for him too. Was left his qualifying to very, very late and was able to put in a reasonable sort of time to put himself into the top 10, which always pays off. You're not down around that middle pack. Beladat's retired, was disqualified. Unfortunately for him, he's hosting this, so he'll be sitting there watching at the moment. Schmuck back there in 17th. Coutinho, yo boy Cappy, Conrad, Kufu Cowboy. Probably hasn't made, as we go, the Haas down the inside of, or Zilla down the inside. He's moved forward. He's picked up Skipper. Now he's up behind his teammate. Will team tactics come into play? Do these guys get on? I don't know, to be honest with you. I don't know. I certainly think Zilla has the pace at the moment, and it might be smart, even if they don't agree to let each other pass. Might be smart for Westhoff to let Zilla go and capitalise when he has a launch. Coutinho, 3-second time penalty for him. And Zilla's been able to close up hand over fist on his teammate too, so he's got a lot more pace.
Yeah, at this point, hard compound is the better tyre. So.
Oh, his teammate lets him through, Merz. He's let him straight through.
Wise move, saves each other's race, basically. Helps each other's race, rather.
You're on different tyres, so, you know, you're not racing each other. But now he can follow him through and potentially get a bit of a run on Ares, who's just given himself a bit of breathing space while that took place.
Mm. Yeah, and also protecting his teammate from Skipper. So if you keep it like this, he has to overtake 2 cars in order to get one. So
the penalties are coming thick and fast at the moment too. We'll give you a bit of a rundown. We'll let a little bit more time go because these battles are on in earnest. Now, Mercy Hamilton has been able to give himself a little bit of breathing space over Free Slim Shady. It's gone back to 1.3 seconds now. Heggs, he's also dropped out of DRS range at the moment. So Mercy having a bit of a Sunday afternoon drive here at the airport.
When they're on the same compound, it's surprising that they're starting to drop off each other's DRS.
It looks like Free Slim Shady's trying to fight back at the moment. What's Mercy got in the tank? 60?
Oh, Naps is in. He's in the pits, going for an undercut.
Oh, smart play. Smart play from Naps.
This could be huge.
If he'd stopped moving position, I'd be able to... There he is. Yeah, I've got him. And who was the... Recon's come in as well. So they're the first two to pit. Now, the benefit of doing the undercut is you come out with much fresher tyres. The con associated with that is they're going to be screaming like your mother-in-law come the end of the race.
Yeah, they're going to be terrible to to use for the first sector, the whole first sector, where you want all that grip.
Let's see what the leaders do. Do any of them flinch? 11 laps on these medium tyres for the top 3, or about to be 11 laps. Mercy, he probably doesn't need to pit, in all honesty. He's got that 1.3 second gap, so even if Free Slim Shady does make the dive, he's probably better to do that extra lap on those warmer tyres.
I mean, if I was Heggs, I'd probably go in.
Yeah, I
just do something different to catch up. Zilla is the fastest man on track, I think. He got the purple middle sector then.
He is absolutely flying, and he's brought that gap right down to get back into DRS range with Ares.
Or speeding in the pit lane.
Yeah, that one hurts. That one always hurts you. Because you know it's totally your fault. Can't blame anyone else.
Yeah, 100%.
Let's see what Zilla can do down the straight now. He's up behind RS, who's doing a great job in defending. He really is.
Naps has got a 3-second time penalty now. That is not good for his cause.
No, that'll hurt. That'll hurt come winter. Now the front guys, no change. Mercy's been able to pull out. Look at that, 2.1 now.
There must have been a mistake somewhere.
Absolutely having a field day of this. Yeah, but Free Slim Shady hasn't fallen back into the clutches too much of Higgs, so...
Yeah, I think they're both struggling now with the tyre wear.
And it looks like he may have used a little bit of ERS too to help his cause.
Yeah, Mercy's managing the race really well. It's a solid drive from him. Another speeding in the pit lane. I believe that is that Williams?
Yeah, it is. Shens, I think it's pronounced.
Shens.
We'll go with that. We'll go with that until we're told.
Oh, there's a Haas that's gone right round.
That's Westhoff, is it? Yep, Westhoff.
Yeah, he's going in the pits.
May as well. May as well.
Yeah, make sure to take it nice and slow. It's 60 kilometers per hour, this one, so it will catch you off guard.
And it's a long pit lane too. It takes forever to come through here.
And the McLaren is also, Steph.
So he's gone for the early pit stop as well. Westhoff in, Steph in, yo boy Cappy comes in, gives Naps a free position. Does it? No?
It should. By the time they get on the exit, Naps should get ahead of the Haas.
Yeah, the timing is just having a little bit of a internal hemorrhage.
Especially with the warmer tyres now.
I'll tell you what is getting interesting, Mez. Ares under the pressure from Zilla, as Skipper now is in 6th spot, courtesy of those pit stops. Ares has been able to bridge the gap and now finds himself in ERS zone of 3rd.
Oh, this is really bad for the front runners.
Those hard tyres are really starting to come into their own now, and the medium guys are struggling. So what's Heggs going to do? Heggs goes for the pits. And so too Mercy Hamilton. He's in the pits as well. So the front runners have decided to roll the dice. Free Slim Shady has stayed out. Of course, the hard runners have stayed out. Look at Zilla. He is right in the knockout zone.
This is working like a treat for Zilla. I don't know if Slim Shady should have came in a lap earlier. Maybe, but now he's stuck with staying out. I'd almost try to extend the stint.
Yeah, and just come out with really, really fresh, hard tyres and pray for a safety car, which is possible. We haven't had a safety car yet. Kufu Cowboy's made his way up from the back of the pack as well, courtesy of those hard tyres and the pit stops. Of course, he still does need to make a pit stop, but is up into the top 5, right behind his teammate on the leaderboard.
I'm pretty sure you can go majority of the race with the hards here. The tyre wear isn't that bad. You might even be able to go on the softs as a second stint, depending if there's a safety car or not.
Oh my lord. Mercy, Heggs, Naps all on 3 seconds. Jandenborg on 8 seconds. Recon 3, Coutinho 6, 6 for Schmuck, and 11 for Sens in 18th spot.
If you look at it, Naps is 5 seconds behind Heggs now, and is slowly chipping away from it. I think we've got a Williams spinning. I'm not sure which one. It's
Zilla, while you try and work that out, Zilla looks to the inside at a very difficult part of the circuit, decides not to, has a bit of a charge down towards turn one, is patient. I was about to say he was going to have a go, but is patient. He and I were having a bit of a chat throughout the day, and I said, look, you know, it's not unachievable to get a podium here at Silverstone. I mentioned that at the top of the program today. You disagreed with me, actually, didn't you?
Did I?
Yeah, you said, oh, no, you can't overtake here.
Oh, I mean, it's very difficult if you're in a train. Yeah, when no one's really in a train, you know what I mean?
No, that's it. That's it. You're 100% right. Because the train hasn't formed, he's been able to. There was one point where he's 3.5 out, but because he had those fresher tyres, the hard tyres, was able to bridge that gap, and that's as Westhoff, his teammate, gets a penalty. That was able to nullify the effect of not having it. Now he has another look. Go, oh no, don't go there. And my point being is the conversation I had with him. I kept saying, patience, mate, patience. Don't worry about it. Don't try and do an overtaking manoeuvre that's going to cost you 1.5 seconds because you're doing it through 3 or 4 turns when you can just hang out and wait till the end of a straight. Now he looks to the outside, pulls it back to 5th gear. I don't think he's been able to do it. Well, it's terrible.
Oh, he doesn't send it. Yeah, it's terrible, but what can we do?
He's showing great patience.
Oh,
and
he's getting a good run through here.
Trenny, thank you very much for the prime sub. Oh, side by side. Whoa, he backs out of it.
Out.
Cautious. That's smart. That's smart. He was probably entitled, but the briefing did say at those parts of the track, and particularly around past the old start finish straight, if you're not alongside, bow out. Be free He's doing that at the moment, and why not? He's effectively in second spot. Free Slim Shady, lap 15, going for 16, as Naps puts in the fastest lap, 1:31.8, stays out. He's taken your advice.
Shady is going to be about it's only behind Heggs, actually, I think, when he comes out.
But he's going to come out
potentially battling Naps.
Yeah, with very, very good tyres. So maybe he's on a strat too that we don't know about. I couldn't see him going to softs, but you never know. Or maybe he might. Maybe he's going to go softs. What would he have to get to? What are the softs good for here? About 8 laps before they start falling off the cliff?
Soft, sorry?
Do you reckon he would? He's got.
I mean, softs, no.
He's under 10 laps from the finish.
I think you need at least 8 to make it work. Beyond that, it's probably a bit of a stretch.
These hard runners should start coming in to the pits now too. So it's about to really get a big shake-up, this race. Free Slim Shady leading by 4.6 on those 16-lap-old mediums. Zilla in third, Skipper fourth. Mercy back up into 5th. He's charging as Khufu Cowboy, I think it is going into the pits. Yep. So he's the first of the front running pack hard runners to go in for those mediums. He'll come out with a bucket load of grip.
Yeah, right now we've got Naps reeling in Heggs slowly but surely.
Picks up another fastest lap. Man, this boy's a... Oh, Mercy spin. Mercy spun from 5th. I just thought I caught that, and that allows Heggs to get a free overtake. So he moves forward. Mercy will be ropeable, and that puts into 7th spot and almost within DRS range of Mercy. Naps, the comeback king. I don't know who to give the driver of the day to, Zilla or Naps. Both of these guys have performed brilliantly so far.
Oh, this is actually terrible for Mercy because it's also going to be like playing on his mind now. Like, remember that early incident on lap 1?
Yep.
It might actually bite him here. With Naps just within a second now.
Free Slim Shady, 5-second penalty, speeding in pit lane.
That's finished his race.
He's coming into the pits now. Now let's see what he does here. He's got, what, 9 laps, Or 10 laps to go. No, try that again with normal mass. Yeah, 8 laps to go. And he's gone for softs. He's gone for softs. He's rolled the dice. You may as well.
You might as well, but that is so risky.
Zilla in, Skipper in. Mediums they've gone for. Are you feeling excited, Mez?
Oh, this is going to be insane. Last 8 laps. Oh, a bit of a tank stopper for Naps.
In 7th.
Slim Shady is now comfortably... No, he's not. He's been overtaken, has he? That's Skipper. I'm looking at the wrong car.
Arez has taken the race lead, but he hasn't pitted yet. So Free Slim Shady is effectively the leader by 3.7 seconds, but he is on softs. I don't reckon this is a dumb move. I think this is pretty smart. Yeah. Because, okay, yeah, sure, they're going to burn off quick, but he can look after them. He's got 3 seconds. So if he gives 2 or 3 laps where he pulls out an extra second and then just takes it easy, it's just count down the laps and make no mistakes.
Like, he's got about a second a lap advantage, plus the freshness of the tyres. 4-lap-old hards.
I think this might be a masterclass by the McLaren team.
I hope some Shady, considering that he's had a clean race and everything's gone well. So I hope he, it works out for him. Aries in the pits now.
Okay.
He might actually. He's also going to go on the softs, I think.
You'd have to, wouldn't you? You'd have to.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Well, there's also Zilla right behind. Zilla
no, he's got mediums out.
In there.
He's got mediums out.
Ooh. I mean, it's not a bad idea. They won't drop off.
On board with Heggs at the moment, who's got Zilla breathing down his throat. Schmock picks up a 3-seconder to add to the tally. I think I'd want to be Free Slim Shady right about now, but I'm still not prepared to put my hard-earned on it because this battle from 2nd to 6th, make that 7th, is on in earnest. Zilla having a little bit of a look at Naps. Nice fresh tyres. He's got a little bit of an advantage over the hard-running Naps at the moment, who has clocked up 8 laps on those hards. So things are in his favour, but he can't make it count at the moment. And Skipper in that mix as well has a bit of a look up the inside. Now the Huss getting very, very racy.
They're all now. This is where the train comes in. It's a 5-car train. If they can. Oh, whoever makes a move is going to cost everyone, really. The first one to strike is going to cost everyone else in the train a spot.
And Arez
hasn't
lost much. He's come back out in 3rd on those medium tyres.
Oh, Naps all over Heggs. Side by side now. And takes Heggs comfortably, but now with no ERS in the tank.
And he had to, didn't he? He had to, because Zilla was making his life an absolute nightmare. Oh, so close to each other. The Haas once again looking up the inside. Gets it. Oh, the Red Bull is around. He's done it. I think he did that on his own too. And he's lost his front wing.
This might be a safety car.
Yes, it is. Full course caution at the moment. Can we see a safety car come out? This will be an absolute freak of a race. Hopefully not. But we've got 3 sectors of yellow. I can't see the safety car on my screen.
It's a VSC, I believe.
Virtual safety car. Holy dooly. Bring it on. Now they're all desperately trying to recharge their ERS.
I completely forgot about Slim Shady's penalty. He's got 5 seconds. He's effectively out of this race, and so is Naps. This is Aries' win and Zilla's chance to win.
Yeah.
Skipper.
Let's just, while we've got the safety car out, I'll just run through those penalties for you. 5 for Free Slim Shady, 3 for Mercy. So Aries is looking good, but he needs to make up some time out there on track. He could have really done with the safety car for this one. That would have been a gift. Then Naps with 3. Then you go back to Higgs with 3. 3 for Westov. And Jandenborg with 8. And Recon with 3.
Is Zilla last the first challenge?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's in race mode today. He's driving so smart. So smart. And he's got good 2-lap old medium tyres on. Mercy drive-through penalty, speeding under safety car.
Oh, no.
He has thrown it away. This guy, fair income. I don't know what to say about Mercy. He's got so much speed and just things go wrong.
I think instead of Mercy Hamilton, it should be Mercy Rosberg. Another bottle job. This is all going well.
Or mercy to the heavens above because he needs some.
Oh,
unbelievable bad luck.
Is that a drive-through or is it just straight 5 seconds?
That's a drive-through penalty. That is a drive-through penalty. Yep.
That is a race ending.
Yeah, he didn't deserve that. He really didn't deserve that.
No, that's just poor. I know that deltas can be really weird, but you gotta sometimes give up a little bit of time just so you avoid penalties like these.
Yeah, I've been done for the same thing, Mez, and I now allow myself, and you'll hear Werribee screaming at me, 1 second, HK, 1 second, 1 second, 1 second.
1 second's a bit much in my opinion.
Yeah,
about like 3 or 4 tenths maybe.
I came down into corners with a 1.8 second delta, went through the corner and got done. So, rubbish, you know. Now, Zilla is tried to get all racy and it's cost him a little bit of time. His target is RS because that's the guy he's battling with, really, at the end of the day. He's going to have a look around the outside, decides better of it, all over the back of Naps, who really wants to pick up points here. These guys are battling for a championship, don't forget. Free Slim Shady, 131.2. He's using those softs to his advantage.
Oh, he wants that 5 second clearance. He wants it.
Yeah, and he can do it too. He can do it.
He has got it. Technically, he's already got it. It's 5.7 seconds because Mercy's got a drive to, right?
Yeah, but
so we're looking at Aries.
And a 3 second penalty now for Heggs. He's got those softs on. Yeah, he's rolled the dice, but unfortunately for him, he was going for a fastest lap, but he's just pushed the boundaries, and the stewards have gone slap, slap, slap. But all of a sudden, Naps, sorry, go.
Naps, fastest first sector right now.
And
that's incredible considering the tyre life.
Yeah, he's been using the nitrous oxide though. He's down to nearly 30% play. Zilla on 51, so DRS won't be all that far off reopening, and you get the funny feeling he's going to be a lamb to the slaughter.
Oh, Aries really wants to get that 5 tenths of Slim Shady right now, and he's desperate. That Slim Shady will be hitting a cliff very soon. We got Recon going off in Brooklands, I believe.
Comes back on, doesn't look like he's got any damage, so well done there, Zilla. Mercy's out. Mercy's going back through the pack. Not sure what's happened, but he's gone tumbling back through the order. Just trying to find him. There he is.
Had an off. Yeah, he's in the pits.
Into pit lane, so his day just gets worse and worse.
And he's speeding in the pit lane.
It's just snowballs, doesn't it? I say it 1,000 times. It just snowballs. Now Naps, all of a sudden, under massive pressure from Zilla. And Skipper doing what Skipper does best, sitting back, not stressing, not worrying, playing his own little race, 40% ERS in the tank, and he's going to pick up valuable points. Zilla's starting to juice, can't find a way past. What's Naps on at the moment? 21%. Zilla
not a lot left.
Yeah, he just looks faster, doesn't he, Zilla?
Yeah, fresher tyres, but I think Naps in general has been the quickest driver tonight. It's just unfortunate with that tangle with Mercy.
And he's doing a really, really good job, Naps, considering that he's got those old hards and he's playing relatively new mediums against him. This has been a really solid effort from this guy.
100%, especially with the DRS. I'm surprised he hasn't been overtaken already.
Yeah. He's making
I'll be hugging the inside here. Hug it. Don't let him go. Yes, force him around the outside.
Right down on his ERS too, Zilla.
That's how we defend.
Tries to have a look, but can't do it. But he knows that Naps is running out. He would have seen the flashing light. He knows his victim is in front of him, and is starting to struggle. And Free Slim Shady, 5.6 seconds. 2 laps to go.
Yeah, but those tyres are going to be feeling like rubbish right now.
They're going to be 2 of the worst laps of his life, I guarantee you.
Yeah.
He'll be...
That's actually 3 laps to go.
Your 3 laps.
Including this one, yeah.
He won't take a breath. He will not take a breath.
He's already lost 2 tenths in this sector alone.
And just scanning back down through the pack, nothing major happening. Heggs has picked up a couple of spots, up into 11th on those soft tyres. Yo boy Cappy's just pitted to come out on fresh softs as well. But this is the battle that we're focusing on at the moment for obvious reasons. A, it's the closest battle on the track, and it's the one that's going to count.
Oh, that was scary.
Yeah,
that could have gone so wrong for both.
Yeah, and he's out of ERS. You can see the red light flashing. Now Zilla just needs to do it on the straight. You don't want to be...
Wait, Eric.
He's just gone back to 4th spot. That looked like a desync to me because he just popped up behind Zilla.
Oh.
I didn't see him go off track. Did you?
I didn't.
Did anyone
going fine and dandy?
Did anyone in chat see it? It was like he just appeared there like magic. And now he's got his foot firmly planted on the floor, and I think he's got a bit more. No, he's down on his ERS. What's he got? 17%. But he wants to get past. Come on, give us a decent camera angle. Thank you. Unfortunately, not a car that we want to see though.
Well, Skipper's now in play. Oh no,
he's gone. Yeah, he's lagging.
There?
He's gone back to 3rd. Hang on a sec. Naps has gone down to 5th. In fact. Oh, this is hard to keep track of.
I think.
Zilla goes to 2nd. So I'm not sure what's going on here. Hopefully it's my end that's lagging.
Is now in 2nd place. Slim Shady looks like he's going to get the win here unless something goes wrong. Skipper, no.
Well, everyone behind him's got a penalty too, so it's not the end of the day. It's still good points for the Scuderia.
Yeah, but now he's potentially out of a podium spot.
Free Slim Shady out in front, cruising. He's got 1.5 seconds to play with. Mez, do you reckon he can do it?
Should be okay from here. You just got to keep it tidy. Short shift everywhere. Make sure you get good traction out of every corner.
I'm just concerned.
And hopefully you...
Sorry?
Yes, go on.
I'm just concerned with what happened with Ares there, because I didn't see him get overtaken.
Yeah, same here. And it looks like a Aston Martin has spun. Naps having a good race, but I guess it's come undone, unfortunately.
Ares having a bit of a go there at Zilla as he wants that spot back. Skipper staying right on their tail. Free Slim Shady 6.3. Yellow flag, sector 3. I think that's one of the Alpines. Is it Mercedes, is it?
Yeah.
Eggs does the quick lap, 130.69.
Oh, Slim Shady's losing a lot of time, but he should have enough in the bag here. 9 tenths now.
Ares does a little bit of wall painting. He went right off the track there, but didn't lose a spot, fortunately, and didn't get pinged. The McLaren of Free Slim Shady only has a couple of turns to negotiate, and he's going to take out a win. Great to see this guy at the pointy end of the field and taking out maximum points here today. Does have that penalty, but I think it's going to be enough, correct? Yes, comes down across the line. Now, Zilla is still in a battle with Ares.
Wow. It was a 10th.
Nothing between them. Skipper's going to get 4th. Then Naps, potentially, waiting for Naps to cross the line.
Second.
Great drive by Free Slim Shady there. Absolute ripper. As you said, did nothing wrong, kept his nose out of trouble, didn't get into fights that he couldn't win. Another 5-second penalty for Jenderborg. So he's clocked
I think
up a couple.
Slim Shady also desynced right at the end because he lost almost a second. He almost lost that P1.
Ooh,
Because he had a whole
much.
second in the bag to Zilla, so I'm surprised.
Hamilton
He only was on your 10.
didn't do that drive-through, so he picks up that penalty on track as a result. Wow,
Yeah.
what a race. What a race.
That was incredible.
And Foxy is going to finish, but not where he'd hoped. He was having some issues. I know that. I'm not 100% sure what those issues were, but I do know he was having some troubles out there on before the race got underway. So his bad luck continues. Okay, let's do the walk of shame. There's the results for you. That's how they've finished up. And via the race director, everybody, these are the incidents. And I'm going to go through this quick because there are pages of them. If you're bringing them to me or the FIA team, you can freeze frame them or something, I don't know. Or just send us the video or whatever. There you go. But it's Free Slim Shady that takes the race victory here at Silverstone. Was that everything you thought it would be, Mez?
I was actually more because I was, after like mid-race, thought a few of them were going to run away, but things changed so quickly, so suddenly.
Well, let's grab a couple of the drivers and see what we can find out from them with regards to their race. I'll just switch off my stream so I can actually see what I'm doing here. Let's grab Free Slim Shady and bring him up to the commentary box and have a chat, because that was really a masterclass. Free Slim Shady, bro, congratulations.
Thanks, mate. I appreciate it. I definitely made it hard on myself, though.
Were you always
Yep.
planning to go to those softs, or was that a call after you were sort of stranded out there on those mediums?
No, that was the game plan from day one. I missed time my qualifying, so I had a spare set. I was like, you know what? I didn't expect to be up at the front. I expected to lose maybe 3 positions off the start because my starts are terrible. Maybe, be 6th, 7th. And I just had to kind of roll with that strategy. I was surprised by both tyres. The mediums, the speed, kept going for a lot longer.
Yeah.
And the softs fell off a lot quicker than I ever thought.
Yeah. The softs are pretty bad tyre all round in this game, unfortunately.
Yeah, yeah, I learned that the hard way. That's for sure.
So the mediums kept going well, huh?
Yeah, I got them up to 74%. The front left was.
How were
when I
you
was
even
spinning.
driving it at that point?
It wasn't too bad actually, man. I think I was only 0.3 off the pace in terms of
Fair
my
enough. At
best.
that point, I'll
Yeah.
probably be in a wall. Not gonna lie.
Oh yeah, man. What happened back there, guys? I had Aris, chasing after me, and then he dropped off. A few guys. Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fair enough. Well, thanks for the chat, guys. I'm gonna go celebrate my win with a beer.
Enjoy, man.
Cheers, guys.
Uh,
Yeah, hey, can you hear me?
yes, sir.
Oh. No, that was so frustrating. I was hunting him down for the lead, and it was point 2 or point 3 at some points. I was really close to getting the lead, but it came up on my laptop, low storage, because I was recording, and I alt-tabbed and just got yeeted behind, got teleported behind, and then I lost, I lost the potential win.
That's
Yeah, I'm not gonna. You can't really say coulda, woulda, because he won fair and square. Good job on Freed. What was it Freed Slim Shady? But yeah, GG's. But I believe I could have won that one. I was closing by a lot. His tires were obviously going off. Yeah, I know. Oh my god! Like I was basically defending every corner for how many? I don't even know how many laps it was.
that's a lot of sweat.
Yeah. Yeah, that's okay. Thanks.
Hey.
How's it going, Abs?
Oh, good. Shattered. It was everything happening.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks, guys. Appreciate it. I mean, I really like Silverstone. I felt I was pretty quick there. So basically, I felt like I have nothing to lose after got spun on lap one. So I just thought, yeah, pedal to the metal and just keep going at it. So no, it felt good. Then yeah, like right towards the end, I was on me on a lot fresher medium tires, so that was pretty hard to defend. But literally 2 laps to go, and I got a Windows update pop up, and my game just disappeared. So I ghosted, had to quickly come back, and when I returned to the game,
That makes
I
more
was
sense.
I was down like 2 spots. So there was that as well, and then I think I spun on that last lap as well because I was just like not in the zone anymore. But it happens. One of those races. But it was
Yeah.
fun regardless. Some good overtakes, I think. So hopefully you guys had some good stuff to commentate on. Yeah, I think there were a couple sectors where I was quicker coming out of, like Mackets and Backets, right? Before this long straight. So I was a little bit quicker there, and by the time Zilla got up to me, he was running out of straight. So he was just too far away. So I think it was all in the exits, and I was juicing quite a lot. So,
Yeah, we noticed. Yeah, but you also defended like the inside for that after the hanger straight. Yeah, that fast right hander. Yeah, because you kept on forcing him to go wide to the outside, and then they just could not overtake. It was beautiful to see.
Yeah, no, it was fun. I mean, I was almost like half blind as well because I run cockpit cam, so I don't exactly really see that much to the sides. So I just really had to watch. I really had to watch the arrows and just gave him enough space. But yeah, no, it was fun. It was fun, and yeah, it was fun racing with Zilla as always. Very clean, so that was good. That's right. Yeah. So much, guys. I appreciate it.
Yeah. See you, man. Was Zilla? Was it Zilla in there? Pretty sure Zilla was there.
Oh, hey boys, how are we?
Yeah.
P2 by 82 milliseconds.
Yeah. I almost last the first, basically. Just missed
It
out.
was close.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. Pretty happy. Yeah, pretty happy to finish P2 in the end. Obviously, very disappointed it wasn't P1. I was juicing all the way over the line with no ERS, and yeah, freed some Shay's tyres, just hadn't fully died yet. But yeah, look, for the championship, very happy with P2. A lot of luck involved though, with Naps and Aris teleporting behind me. I don't know what happened there.
Alt tabbing and a lot. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
jeez. If there's a time for that to happen, it's always at the end of an important race, right?
Yeah. Hmm.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Thank you. That was actually part of the plan. So just before Maggots and Beckett's, when I was pressuring Naps on the inside, because I always get a good exit out of the. I think they call it the village, which is the slow right-hander. Um, I practice a fair bit. I get a pretty good exit out of that turn, and the whole idea was to put him under enough pressure so they'd run wide off the exit and then end up getting a penalty. That was literally what I was thinking. I was trying to get the cars in front of me to get penalties. It was very difficult to overtake. Like Naps was defending so well, really clean driver. Him and Aris, yeah, had really good battles with both of those boys tonight. Genuinely a really fun night racing, and I feel sorry for both of them with their internet issues and computer issues. It would have been a different result in the end, but look, we'll be back next week and we'll give it another go.
Nothing from me. I just enjoyed all the racing tonight.
No worries. Thanks, boys. Have a good night.
You too. Don't sell yourself short, mate. Anytime, man. Hopefully.